go. This is rice that's 5 years old. I opened it up. It is absolutely amazing. You can see that it's fresh. It smells fresh. And I say it's because of the Mylar bags. I really believe you should have your food in Mylar bags. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to take this rice and we're going to pour it into our containers. So I'm hoping that I can do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and fill all of these up, and then I'll meet you in the kitchen for some eye-opening meals that we're going to make. All right, we got all of our rice, and I'll meet you in the kitchen. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take 2 cups of rice to 4 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this rice until the water comes clear. I did not realize this until about a year ago, that rinsing the rice is very important. Then I'm going to show you what I add to my rice to make it really delicious. All right, so I get these usually very cheap, like 10 cents to 25 cents. This is dehydrated vegetable mix. Now you can use any kind of dehydrated vegetables. I've even done videos where I used frozen peas. We're gonna put that in it. We're gonna go ahead and put that in the rice. We're gonna give it a stir. And now that's finished. You can actually use dehydrated ground beef and put in here. You can put peas in here, frozen peas, all kinds of vegetables. Now the rice that you saw, I got 700 pounds of that free 5 years ago. Now I did give about 200 to 300 pounds of it for free to my neighbors, and I still have a lot of rice left. All right, I want to show you how nice this rice looks. So the vegetables that were hydrated really nice. So this is a great way of using your dehydrated vegetables. So now instead of just plain rice, we have rice with vegetables. Now you could have added the 4 cups of broth to this instead of water, but I used water today because the rice is really tasty and it has the flavoring in it. And then here we have the chili that I made. Now it's not necessarily chili because there is some zucchini in here. I had some mixed vegetables that I had frozen together, but I tasted it and it's amazing. So there you go, everyone. Is a very cheap, almost free for everything because it was so reduced, because it was so many years expired. But it's amazing. It's time for a little dessert, so I decided to take some really expired food and make some pudding with it. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. It's pretty much self-explanatory because it's all convenience foods. All right, the pudding is really thick and it's ready to put in the cups. So we're going to make some dessert cups today. I'm going to go ahead and do some decorating on the tops of them, but they're really pretty in these cups. These cups really will put some festiveness into your party or even at home when you're making desserts. This expired February the 18th, 2019. is when this one expired. I decided to make both envelopes. If I have any extra, I'll use it for something else. All right, so we're going to put these little plastic jar toppers on top of them. Put them in the refrigerator. Or you could use saran wrap. So when you're not buying a lot of food, it's time to use up things that you have. We can only stock up for so long, and now we have a delicious dessert. All right, so this next, what we're going to do is, I have this chicken. Now this chicken is still good, but this one looks a little bit of freezer burn, not much. But we're gonna marinate this chicken. That way it has a good flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and open all of this and rinse them, and then we'll show you what I put in it. Hi, I'm just interrupting this video just to ask you one small little favor. If you're watching my video and you're not subscribed, would you consider subscribing to my video and helping me reach a lifetime goal? Thank you. So I have this, it's marinade mix. This is what we're going to use to marinate the chicken to give it a flavor, even if it's just a little bit, have that freezer flavor. I'm going to go ahead and add a little oil to it. We're going to stir this up and we're going to put it in the refrigerator for about a day. We're going to put it in this container. Now that is going to marinate really nicely for about a day. And then that will help with the flavor of it if there is a little bit of freezer burn. So we're going to cover that up and put it in the refrigerator. All right, so what you're looking at now is I found a ham hock in the freezer. So this is what it looks like. We're going to make some ham broth, either to can or to use right away. We're gonna go and see what for onions we have here. We got some onions that are not very pretty. This one here is starting to sprout, so we'll use those too. Actually, this one looks worse. So maybe we'll use them 3. So we have the water, we have the ham, it's smoked ham, it smells amazing. Some celery I found in the freezer. Now we're gonna just take this onion. We're not gonna worry too much about chopping it up because it is just gonna flavor the broth. So we're gonna take a good look at it and remove everything that looks like it is not usable. That's usable. That's the sprout, so that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut this up in chunks. Just like that. You see the sprout on the inside? We're gonna just throw it in as is. This is a wonderful way to use up onions that are not very nice, but of course you can use onions up. Just cut the bad part out. Now you're seeing a lot of meals, so this is gonna last us for the whole week. We have this one. The sprout is amazing, so don't ever cut off the sprout and not use it. You want to use the sprout. And that's what it looks like. We're just going to put it in like that. We're going to put the sprout in. The sprout makes it so good.